Oh, brr. It's cold. I'm in my car. Just got off about an hour-long live video that is a show called Coffee with Ken that I do every day. And it is a show that I've been doing for a bunch of years. And it's a show, and maybe I'm probably thinking too much about it because I tend to think too much about some things. But I didn't really have a pleasant experience doing it this morning. And it had me wondering, am I doing it wrong? And again, maybe I'm just thinking about it too much. But I go live every morning. And I talk for about an hour. And I've got a lot of experiences and a lot of highs and lows. And maybe I'm having a naive view of what social media should be. And maybe the thought of having a conversation with 100 different people that I don't even know who they are sounds painful. Sounds painful. And I don't want it to be painful for me. And I don't know what I'm saying or what my point is. But I don't want, I talked for about an hour today. And I had 130 people watching, and that was cool. But I don't want 130 different people picking apart my life and analyzing every step of every move I make. And I'd like to be able to fix that. I'd like to be able to fix it. And I'm not sure what fixing it looks like. But me watching the comments that come through my screen is not right. Because again, I was sitting there and anything I said, if I talked about picking up my kids, people would tell me where to take them or what to do, or don't give them snacks or give them snacks, or use this stroller or don't use this stroller. And that's not what I want this to be about. And I don't know what my point was, but I left there going, wow, that sucked. That just wasn't fun. I don't want every detail of my life dissected by any human being in the world. And maybe the issue isn't the dissection. Maybe again, I like engaging the audience. I think I'm pretty good at handling a lot of conversation. And maybe I'm just thinking about it too much. But I can't sit and answer every question or address whether it's okay to drink coffee in the morning before noon with everybody that's read some story about everything. And I want to enjoy doing this. And I think I can. But I don't want it to be in the format of what just happened, where I'm reading every comment and having people. I talked about giving my babies. I'm going to pick up my two little ones, and I was talking about giving them a little bit of apple or something as we're driving along. And I had people going, oh, you can't give them snacks while they're strapped in. That's a choking hazard. And I know you guys are probably thinking, oh, you're just, woe is me. But imagine if you had an audience watching every move you made today and you let them inside your head and engaged with them and said, well, I don't think it's really a choking hazard. I think it's okay if I drink coffee afternoon. I think it's okay what I'm doing, where I'm staying, how I'm living, and the decisions I make. And I don't know what my point is, other than it wasn't pleasant this morning. It wasn't pleasant this morning. And I want it to be pleasant for me because I think I have an adventure or some stories to tell that offer value to some people. But for some way, I got to be able to not look at the comments. And I hate that because I want to say good morning. And Alexander Hope, thank you for liking the live. And Scooter, thank you for joining and this and that. I want to engage in the audience. But I try and say, hey, guys, I don't need every bit of advice. I don't need everybody telling me where to work, where to take my kids, how to dress, on everything. And maybe, and I'm sure it's my fault because I do this, and I put myself out there, but I think it's for a good intent. But I don't want every opinion about every word I say every morning. So this morning, I have been doing it by really not looking at the comments. Because again, I was talking about going to pick up my kids. And you know what I'm talking about. You hang out with certain people in your life that you get along with, that don't annoy the crap out of you. You don't meet people for breakfast that annoy the crap out of you. And I'm inviting the whole world into my cup of coffee in the morning. And maybe that's a mistake. Maybe that's a mistake. And it's my mistake. Because I shouldn't maybe drinking my coffee as my time. Quiet time. Time to reflect with somebody that has similar values or knows what it's like to have 2 little toddlers or to be divorced or to be bald. And not have to answer every question about everything all the time. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I will figure a way. Well, thank you, Love Shy. And it's not even the nagging gnats, because it wasn't even people with ill intent. But I couldn't talk about putting my kids in the stroller and people telling me it's a choking hazard or that I shouldn't drink coffee after noon. Because I'll tell you what, if somebody's going to tell me I shouldn't be drinking coffee after noon every time they tune in, I'm probably not going to hang out with that person too long. Or if somebody's going to judge me the way I parent or the way I put my kids in the car seat or what snacks I give them or if there's too much salt on a pretzel or if they shouldn't be doing this or I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I just don't want that. So I don't know what my point is. I don't know what my point is. But I was frustrated and I was going, that was unpleasant. That was unpleasant. I didn't like it. It didn't feel good. Well, Star, I appreciate you saying that. You say as long as you know your truth, it doesn't matter. But I'm trying to have a conversation with too many people, I think. And like I said, if you were trying to have a conversation and you were sitting at a table of 150 people and each of them got to chime in when you were talking, and again, it's my fault and it's what I do. It's what I do. Steve Fisher said he just ate sauteed pickles and drank a pineapple crush. Steve Fisher, I love that. That doesn't bother me at all. That's awesome. You do you. If you like stuffed pickles and a pineapple crush, awesome. To me, it doesn't sound good, but you do you. And I think it's awesome that you're eating your stuffed pickles and having a pineapple crush. But what I'm doing is I'm saying, hey, if I said I was going to have a sweet roll for breakfast, I'd have 50 people telling me, oh, you shouldn't do that. That's bad for you. You're right. Your teeth, you're going to get fat. The sugar's bad. You're going to get diabetes. And I'm going, good God. Let people live their lives. Let people do them. And if stuffed pickles and a pineapple crush are Steve Fisher's thing, I love it. And I hope you enjoy them. And I hope you let out a big belch after you swig down that pineapple crush and those stuffed pickles. So anyway, I just wanted to vent a little bit. Only allow subscribers to comment. That might be a great idea. That might be a great idea. Yeah, Aries says people are way too invested in what others are doing. Can you imagine? I was having people go, oh, that's a choking hazard. Imagine if your parenting was torn apart by every Karen that came across your life. And that's what I'm doing. And it's my fault for doing it. It's my fault for doing it. So I will take the responsibility and the ownership and realize, since it's my fault, I can fix it. And I can fix it. So I want to thank you so much for hopping on today on my second little talk. I don't know if I'll post this one or not, but I probably will. And I'm going to pick up my little ones today. And I got to be there at 7 o'clock. And I don't know, I might be running late. And I do not have any coffee in my car. And it's 11 degrees out. And I got to hit the road. But I want to thank you for hopping on. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. And I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.